Let's bring on Michael Moe, the CEO and co-founder of KULR Technology. There he is. Michael, how are we doing on this Wednesday?
Hey Spencer, thank you for having us on the show today. We're doing great. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on. Let's get the presentation rolling here. Actually, Michael, I think you can share your screen, or let's bring it up. Let's go into present mode if we can. Right. And the floor will be yours, sir.
Is this are you seeing my screen okay?
I see your screen. Can you just put it in presentation mode on PowerPoint so we can...
Actually, you know what? I think it is on
here.
I'm sorry. Let me try to do this.
Sure. Guys, while Michael is figuring that out, it's been too long since I've groveled for likes. So smash that like button for us. I haven't even looked at the like counter in a hot second. Let's take a quick look. We're at 290. Get me to 300. While Michael gets his slides up and gets the presentation going. I need to see 300. All right, I see your slides back, but can you put, like, there's like a present button on, it should be, whoa, that's weird. Hold on. Well, that's very strange. I've never seen that before. Hold on one second. That was really weird. Your slides are here, but they're not here. Here, Aaron.
They're in space.
They're in somewhere in cyberspace. That's kind of bizarre. Here, let's try it.
Should I try it again? Or
yeah, why don't you try it one more time? Try stopping. Yeah, stop your screen share. Start again. That was very bizarre because I saw them, but nobody else could see them. That was weird. Here, third time's a charm here. There we go. Okay, so there's a button there. Should be on the bottom right of your PowerPoint present mode, and then it'll go slideshow mode, whatever. And, is it okay? Oh, you know what I bet it is? Do you have more than one monitor? Is that why?
No, I disconnect the other monitor, so there's only one monitor.
You know what? It should be okay as is. Maybe let's just zoom in a little bit. But I just wonder.
Let me do it one more time. I apologize. Let me share the whole screen. Share screen.
Well, we had it up before. We just had to get it in PowerPoint from the slides to the actual to be in presentation mode. So how about look at that? Yep, I think we're good now. There we go. We're good.
We're good.
All right.
Sorry about the little technical glitch there. My name is Michael Moe. I'm the CEO and co-founder of KULR Technology Group. And thank you for everybody taking their time this morning or this afternoon, wherever you are, joining us. First of all, it's the safe harbor forward-looking statements. So quick introduction about KULR Technology Group. We come from over 30 years of heritage in developing carbon fiber thermal management solutions for space applications and DoD applications. Our products are trusted by NASA and to be used on the Mars 2020 Perseverance rover. We're on the International Space Station and numerous different aerospace and defense applications. And our mission is to take these space-proven technologies and apply them to the world of lithium-ion batteries and electronics to keep them cooler, lighter, and safer. And our customers include the likes of Lockheed Martin, Airbus, Raytheon, and other commercial customers. And our technology target multiple billion-dollar markets, which we will talk about. In our management team, in our management team have decades of experience in the technology product development, marketing, and public company finances. As excited as we are about the space mission and programs, we're more excited about some of the opportunities to apply our technology to multiple billion-dollar commercial opportunities such as energy storage, EV, and 5G cloud computing infrastructure. Some of the markets, global lithium-ion battery market will hit $100 billion by 2024. We believe that battery safety is a critical aspect to enable this $100 billion market. Lithium-ion battery recycling industry will grow to about $18 billion by 2030. And we believe that transportation safety is a critical component to enable that. And then there's the EV market, which is forecast to grow to about 30 million units by 2030. And on top of that, the global thermal management device market is forecast to reach over 16 billion by 2024, driven by the proliferation of cloud computing, AI, 5G deployment, where more data and faster network and smaller devices are really driving the need for better heat management. Here is an overview of our technology portfolio. Our core technology is a carbon fiber matrix material that's very lightweight and conduct heat more efficiently than other materials. Now, on the battery safety side, we have the Hydra Thermal Runaway Shield, we call the TRS, and that's used to produce passive propagation resistant PPR battery systems. It's used on the International Space Station to safely store the astronauts' laptop batteries and also tablets without the risk of fire and explosion on board. We have our KULR Tech Safe Case. That is a battery storage and transportation solution that has recently received U.S. Department of Transportation special permits to ship batteries up to 2.1 kilowatt hours for recycling, prototype, and DDR batteries. DDR stand for damaged, defective, and recall batteries. And then there's a Lyra ISC device. That's the technology that NASA invented to test for battery safety for space applications. KULR is the exclusive licensee and commercialization partner for that since 2018. And now it's used by EV customers, electric aviation, and energy storage companies to test for their battery safety. ERA, it's a thermal capacitor, is the technology that's on board the Mars rover 2020 in the Sherlock instrument to keep the eyes and ears of the rover operating ideal conditions on Mars. Here are some of the lithium-ion battery projects that we have been working on. We've designed a battery cell screening and testing automation system for our DoD and aerospace customers to serve the strategic battery reserve initiatives. We've sourced the critical test and automation equipment to build out this proprietary test system. We anticipate the system to be capable of processing up to 1.2 million cells per year for 18650 and 21700 cylindrical battery cells. The test pilot system is expected to be fully operational in the first half of 2022, with the expected annual revenue run rate about $5 to $10 million. This will serve the aerospace defense customers as well as commercial customers in the electric vehicle, electric aviation, and electric submarines and other mission critical applications. On the energy storage side, we expect our energy storage customer to pass UL certification as well as new state battery safety regulation certification to enter volume production by the end of this year. During the Q2, we successfully secured 3 separate US DOT special permits to allow for the safe transportation of lithium-ion batteries. These special permits allow for up to 2.1 kilowatt hour in capacity. This technology was tested by NASA on board the International Space Station and has been used on there to store the astronauts' laptop batteries and tablets since 2019. We believe this is the only product in the market that has DOT approval for storage transportation of lithium-ion batteries that can manage up to capacity of 2.1 kilowatt hours for recycled, prototype, and DDR batteries. So now we're working with battery recycling, e-mobility, and power tool companies to deploy this solution for commercial use. This is a snapshot of our product development roadmap. We are going to unveil a safe battery pack. Over the last couple quarters, our team has been working very hard to develop our first generation smart and safe battery pack platform with inherently safe cells integrated with our proprietary thermal management solution to create a higher performance battery pack. We're targeting the drone market as the first vertical application for this product, and we expect to announce the customer in Q4. We are also developing a smart battery system. Actually, yesterday we held our battery solutions day, and we showcased that product called Cell Check, which integrate both hardware and software into one platform to monitor the health of battery cells. integrating hardware, integrating the software and service with the hardware would enable much better control over the data intelligence. Our long-term vision is to provide a completely integrated hardware and software platform to manage battery cell safety and thermal stability with intelligent sensors, active software, managing it, uploading to the cloud, and using AI to do preventative as well as predictive measures for health, the safety of the battery pack. That this all sit on top of our proprietary thermal management architecture. So if you're interested in learning more about it, please contact us, sales at KULRtechnology.com, and we're signing up beta customers right now. We've also started a research and development initiative using carbon fiber structure to produce cells with higher energy density and faster charging capabilities. We believe that fast charge will be the killer app for next generation batteries. Right now, overheating is a key limiting factor in advancing fast charging battery technology. We think there might be a way to solve that problem by using carbon fiber inside a battery cell to reduce the thermal and electrical resistance, and therefore can dissipate the heat more efficiently. To address this need, we are developing thicker cathode to host the NMC and LFP materials, as well as working on a anode technology with both silicon and lithium metal anode to complement that. And the goal is to have that architecture to work with existing chemistry, such as LFP, NMC, as well as have a roadmap to be future-proof, working with solid-state batteries as well. We take a multi-pronged approach to serve our customers in different markets. Most of our engagements start with engineering services and testing services. Once we've developed a customized solution for the partner and customer, we offer them the product for sale or as IP license for high volume customers. This allows the customers to be more flexible in integrating our product into their supply chain. And then with the goal of making it more scalable and potentially lower costs for everybody. It's important for our shareholders to know that KULR's business model continue to evolve from our traditional component supplier of carbon fiber materials or architecture-based solutions, more towards the design and testing, and all the way to the next phase of our evolution is to be a total system solution provider to address these key markets. To scale up as a system provider more quickly and efficiently in markets such as EV, energy storage, hypersonic vehicle thermal systems, we're actively seeking partners for joint venture, technology licensing, and other strategic partnership models. The goal is really to leverage our thermal design expertise and portfolio of IPs to create market-leading products, which we can take to market directly and capture more value for our shareholders. Some of the government and the DoD clients, we supply FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, with the ISC technology to evaluate passenger lithium-ion battery malfunction that may cause fire and explosion incidents aboard aircrafts. The most exciting event that for 2020 was the launch of Mars rover Perseverance in July. Our heat-sink was part of the Sherlock instrument to keep the optics and sensors on the rover in optimum operating conditions. They're literally the eyes and ears on Mars looking for signs of life. And then obviously on in February this year, the rover successfully landed on the surface of the red planet. We work with NASA Marshall Space Center to build 3D printed battery systems. Those are fully safe for manned and robotic space mission. The goal is to be able to 3D print a fully safe battery solution on the moon as part of the Artemis project by 2028. Obviously, we want that technology to also be applicable on Earth for mass market applications. We work with DoD prime contractors such as Lockheed Martin, Leidos, and others on direct energy and hypersonic programs. On the commercial side, we've announced a number of commercial customer engagements that's listed here. We believe that the near-term commercialization opportunity is to bring the thermal runaway shield, the TRS technology, to energy storage, and for electrical transportation, and also for the battery recycling and transportation market. On the energy storage side, we've announced our partnership with Volta Energy on the grid and enterprise energy storage product. We've been very closely with them to meet safety regulations. We're excited about this, and we want to, we expect to see great ramp into end of the year and throughout 2022. And recently, we announced a partnership with a customer called Heritage Battery Recycling. That is the first of the battery recycling opportunities that we're targeting with the DOT special permit products. KULR is also the official thermal management and battery safety technology partner for Andretti Technologies. That's the advanced technology arm of Andretti Autosports, founded by Michael Andretti. As part of the alliance, we're building a thermal management testing and design platform for high-performance battery solutions. We'll focus on co-developing and co-marketing battery safety, high-performance thermal management technologies to serve the motorsports, and eventually taking that to the broader EV market. We're literally trying to take a page out of the playbook from industry leaders such as Tesla and Lucid Motors, where they all started out with high performance, roadsters and Formula E platforms. We would try to do the same with our partnership and start with the high end performance curve and then go into the mass markets. Since inception, our growth strategy has always been to co-develop cutting-edge technology with, alongside, government entities such as NASA, Department of Energy, and DoD, and then also work closely with regulatory agencies such as the international testing bodies, FAA, UN, UL, and etc., and then incorporate these technologies for mass market applications. So as we deploy this technology into mass market applications such as energy storage and EV, we look to leverage our IP across multiple verticals, capitalize on multiple revenue streams to accelerate our revenue growth. Overview of our financials. So as we accelerate our investments into new technology development, such as the smart battery platforms, the battery cell screening and testing automation, and also the fast charging battery architecture, we continue to grow sales in our foundational aerospace and defense world. Our Q2 revenue increased over 200% year over year as we continue to make investment in all sides of our business to sustain this kind of growth throughout 2021 and beyond. We recently, in May, we raised $6.2 million in equity capital, which has really strengthened our balance sheet and allows us to be uplisted to the New York Stock Exchange, the American Exchange, on June 7th. In addition, the company also received $3.7 million in Q2 2021 from the exercise of warrants on purchase in aggregate about 3 million shares, and another approximately $1.5 million dollars received from exercise of warrants of 1.2 million shares in July. So now we have approximately only 5.2 million shares of warrants outstanding, but we have a very strong balance sheet of $12 million in cash at the end of Q2, and virtually no debt. We are in the strongest financial position in the company history to execute on our business model. Quick introduction about the management team. Again, my name is Michael Mo. I'm the co-founder and CEO. I've been in the semiconductor and technology industry for over 25 years. I received my undergrad and master's degree in electrical engineering and computer science from University of California in Santa Barbara. Keith Cochran, our president and COO, joined us at the beginning of the year. He has spent over 24 years at Jabil, most recently as a senior vice president responsible for their $3.7 billion smartphone manufacturing business in Asia. He comes from a very rich background in business operations, supply chain management, and manufacturing automation. Greg Provenzano, our VP of Sales and Marketing, he joined us about a couple months ago with over 35 years of leadership worldwide sales experience in electronic components, design services, system solutions across multiple industries. Most recently at Advanced Energy and Aero Electronics. And at KULR, he will be play a crucial role in developing our sales channel strategy as we pivot into large volume applications.
Michael, I'm gonna jump in here and just cut you off because we are unfortunately out of time. But everyone, Michael Mo, KULR Technology, ticker, company name up on the screen. Michael, thanks so much for joining us today at EVCon.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
All right.